guys, are you ready for Pilates? Pilates is an organic movement known to condition the body in a gentle way. It can be used to bridge the gap between an injury and resuming regular exercise, and it's for all ages. It is especially helpful for dancers. We use the same muscles, the inner thighs, the buttocks, the abdominals, the upper back. It helps you focus on opening the chest, posture, and lengthening the spine so there's space between those vertebrae. So let's get started. You will need a mat or a blanket and a rolled up towel to put behind your neck in case you need it for support. Let's start with the hundreds to get our circulation going. To set up, we place our knees directly over the hips. The back is flat on the ground, belly is pulled in to protect the back. If you have low back issues, you can place your feet down on the floor, knees bent. If you have neck issues, bring your legs back up and place your head down on the floor, keeping the belly in. Let's start. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's keep that going. Chin is to the chest, navel is down into the spine, legs are zipped up, dribbling a ball beneath your hands. Let's not look to the sky, look at your prize. And bring your legs down. Stretch the legs out, arms up. Inhale, curl the head, exhale to roll up. Stretch over the feet, inhale, and exhale. Tuck the tail to roll down for roll-ups. Inhale, exhale to come up. Keeping the feet on the floor, legs zipped up like a mermaid tail. Exhale to go down. Inhale, exhale to come up. Using the belly muscles, roll the pelvis like a wheel. Shoulders are in their sockets, try not to let them go out. Keeping the chest nice and wide. Lower the vertebrae, bone by bone by bone, pressing the inner thighs together. Let's go for a few more. Remember to exhale on the way up and the way down to keep our belly in. Stretch the feet away from the nose. If your legs pop up, that's okay. You can have a partner sit on them or place them under the couch. Rolling like a ball, scoot your seat up to your feet, bracelet your wrist, and grab your opposite ankle. We're not gonna sit up nice and tall like a regular ballerina. We're gonna curl like a turtle, tuck the chin to the chest, and lift the toes off the mat. We'll stay here for a while to practice our balancing, scooping the belly like you're scooping ice cream out of a tub of ice cream. Inhale and exhale. Let's roll back to come up. Hold, scoop deeper. Roll back to come up. Hold, scoop deeper. Remember, balls don't have heads or feet, so stay in a tiny little ball. Inhale back, exhale, hold. Inhale back, exhale, hold. Sliding the shoulders into your back pockets. Continue to go. Try not to let your toes touch the mat. If they do, it's okay, you'll get better. Inhale back to exhale up. Last time. Also, next time you do that, if you're having trouble holding on to your the tops of your legs, go ahead and grab behind. You can still do the same thing this way, just keeping the elbows in, all right? For spine stretch forward, open the legs, hip width apart. Sitting up nice and tall. This works great if you have a partner that can sit against your back or sitting against a wall. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale. And rolling up. Inhale, growing tall. Exhale, curve. It's important to notice that this is not a reach from the hips, but instead feel as though someone's lassoing your waist backwards and you're blowing all the atoms of air out of your lungs to get a nice deep spinal stretch. Feet are flexed, knees and toes to the ceiling. Engage those thighs. Don't let them roll out and be flappy. Inhaling up, exhale all the air. Rolling up bone by bone by bone. Think of a piece of tape, continue. Keep going while I talk. Think of a piece of tape being peeled slowly away from the wall and then buttoning your spine one vertebrae back at a time. Let's do a few more. Grow, grow, grow tall. That felt nice. Let's bring our feet into our seats, taking the hands on tops of the ankles, elbows resting on tops of the knees, and roll back into your tailbone so your feet are lifted up off the floor. You will have to curve your tailbone under like a puppy, tucking his tail, in order to achieve this. You can either stay here or go to level 2, which is extending the legs out. Don't worry if you can't straighten your legs, just try as best you can. Opening your chest like a diamond, trying to catch the light of the sun. Natural breathing here. If you're ready to take both legs open, that's great. Remember, it's not a contest. Let's keep our legs in line with our shoulders. If you have not done this before, you can either stay here or continue back to level 2 or just 1. If you have done this before, tuck your chin, do not roll on your head. Stop at your shoulders. Rolling back to come up. Inhale back. Exhale to come up. Lift the chest to the stars. Inhale back. And lift. Keep the belly engaged. Inhale back. Lift the tush to the sky. Exhale, hold. And last time. Bring your legs together and go ahead and roll down for corkscrew. Using your arms as your anchor, pin those shoulders down onto the mat and lift the legs up. Level 1 is keeping the knees bent if you have low back troubles. Using the legs to circle, painting a circle on the ceiling with your knees. If you have neck issues or if this is just not comfortable, place the towel under your neck at this position. Extend the legs up for level 2. Stretch the feet. Circle right. Circle left. Inhale away. Exhale up. Inhale away. Exhale up. Remember not to arch the back. Pressing the shoulders and low back into the mat. Pinning the navel down through the spine. Zip up those legs at the same time. Long neck, chin away from the feet. Scooping the belly. If you'd like to go lower and deeper, you can. Making sure that your navel is pressed into the spine the whole time. Last 2. Zip up those legs. Knees are pressed together. And relax those knees into the chest. Let's rock up for saw. So for saw, our legs are actually going to be, I'm going to face you for this. They will be a little bit wider than they were before. Let's have them be about shoulder distance, engaging the thighs, sitting up tall. Inhale, exhale over. Inhale, twist, exhale, over. Twist, reach tall, grow, 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 and curve under. Reach tall, grow as far as you can, and curl under. It's called saw because we're using our pinky to saw off our pinky toe, and our back hand, the palm is up to the sky. Curve the head. And again, this is not a reach from the hips, but instead a stretch for our spine. So we're curving under. As we do this, make sure your legs aren't flopping. Feet are flexed, knees to the sky, legs are engaged. Let's not lift our hips, pressing the sits bones both down, stretching the arms out. Inhale, lift. Exhale, blow all the atoms of air out of your lung. Using the belly to wring all the air like a wet rag. last one. Very nice. All right, ready for more? All right, we're gonna go on to swan neck roll. Laying on your back, you can keep your legs open or zip them up together. Hands under your shoulders, elbows together, pinned together, like you stitched them there. Long neck, no wrinkles in the neck. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale, roll the neck. Continue reaching. You want to think of being a maiden on the bow of the ship, reaching out, yearning for a kiss. We're not using our arms to hold ourselves up, we're using our bra strap muscles on our upper back. Elbows pinch back and lower down. Long, pretty necks. Last time. Pressing back into rest position. This is not like a normal yoga. We're actually going to be curved back like the letter C. Stay there in that position. Think of curving and pulling the navel back into your spine, opening the back of the ribs and breathing up to the sky. Head is heavy, neck is relaxed like jello. Let's do a few more breaths. Let's go back down for shoulder bridge prep. Pinning the shoulders down, hands by your side like an anchor. Legs are hip width apart. We're hugging a magical ball between our legs. Lifting up. Knees, hips, shoulders all in one line. And tuck the tail to lower down. Inhale up, engage the glutes. And roll down on your exhale. Continue. Lengthen out of your knees in opposition with your head. Grow that spine, stretch it. Tuck the tailbone down and roll down. Inhale up. Don't forget to pin the shoulders down. Exhale, lift the chin. Inhale up. Think of your spine as a long string of pearls, lowering one pearl at a time down onto the mat. The top, middle, lower, and tailbone. Try a few more. Pressing your inner thighs to that magical ball. If you need to make this a little harder, you can lift your toes and use your heels. Or lift your heels and use your toes. Again, if this is not comfortable on your neck or shoulders, just sit this one out. All right, let's see, we have 2 more left. Swimming prep. When we go down, think of your head and hands reaching and opposition of your feet, stretching across the sides. Continue like that for a moment, using the opposite leg and the opposite arm. Keeping the neck nice and long, no wrinkles behind the neck, and make sure that you're protecting your back by scooping the belly up off of the mat. Hover the head and let's start to swim. Reaching in opposition. Sorry, a bumblebee came by. All right, while you're still doing that, make sure you're just breathing naturally, stretching and reaching, making space between those vertebrae, scooping the belly to protect your back. Arms stay right by the ears, and the legs only go as high as the arms go. So don't try to hike them up like a ballet dancer, all right? We're staying on one level. Our last thing is our mermaid stretch, and I'm already in it. So go ahead and come on up, stacking your legs like a slice of bread, sitting up nice and tall, arms out. Inhale over and reach. Using the belly to come up, inhale. Lift up and over the rainbow. Exhale over. Inhale up. Pressing the thighs together. Pressing the hip down and not hiking it up. So you get a nice side stretch there. Our armpits are not casting a shadow, they're lifted to the sun. Inhale, exhale over. Last time. Using those abdominals to help you come up and down. Think of closing the rib cage. Wrap, twist, curl. Up and over the rainbow, other side. Stacking your feet and legs like books at a library. Inhale out. Really press that hip down for a nice stretch and reach in up position. And exhale over, press the ribs together, pull the belly in. Inhale, over. Other side, last time. Shoulders are out of the ears, slide them down into your back pockets. Inhale up, wrap, twist, and curl, and breathe for 3 deep breaths. Taking the bottoms of the feet together for our last thing. Loosening up the hips. You can go ahead and flap your wings like a butterfly. Hanging the head heavy, relax that neck like jello. And breathe for 3 deep breaths, keeping the navel pulled in. All right, everyone, you've done a great job. Hopefully you remember to breathe. The next video I'll be sending very soon will be all of this plus more, except we will be going through it much quicker. There won't be as much talking and setting you up. You can keep practicing this video a few times so your body gets comfortable with these positions. We'll do a much harder, more intense one next time, and hopefully we'll break a sweat. Bye!